Good morning, everyone. There's a lot of caffeine in this room. Again, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Haidt with the Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to Peabody Union, the future home of Starbucks' Nashville office. And I've got to say, this view really sets the stage for this announcement. I want a quick thank you to Ray Hensler, the developer of Peabody Union, who allowed us to use this space. It's beautiful. You see we've transitioned it over the last 2 or 3 days. So, Ray, thank you. And as you can see, minimal furniture, maximum caffeine. We have our priorities straight. So I'd like to, I'm very grateful to introduce our first speaker, Deputy Governor and ECD Commissioner Stuart McWhorter. He's a strong partner and a great advocate for the state of Tennessee. Stuart?
Thank you, Jeff. Governor, you've got 8 or 9 more months, and I think maybe I'm going to transition out and just start working here because this is probably the best view in Nashville right now. I mean, this is crazy. Our department just rolled out a new marketing campaign, and the tagline is "Experience High Volume." We're just a week into that, and I mean, I think we pretty much came out of the gate experiencing high volume today. So, congratulations to Nashville, to Tennessee, to Starbucks. This just represents a continued momentum that we're seeing across the state. We're just so excited about today. And this decision by Starbucks really, I think, just underscores much of what you all know. A great place to work, a great place to live, access to a workforce. You know, all of these things are adding up, and I think today is just an indication of why Tennessee is not only competing globally, but we're winning, thanks to all of you in this room. So we're excited for today. But none of this is not possible without some really strong partners here in the room. Obviously, Mayor O'Connell, thank you, sir, for your partnership with you and Jamari and the team. Very excited to continue to work with you all. Also, a shout out to Heidi Smith, TVA. Many of them representatives are here. We are such great partners with TVA. They are hand in hand with us on every project we do across the state. To Stephanie, Jeff, and the entire Chamber team, Nashville Chamber team, they put this event on. Thank you all for all the hard work, not just today, but every day. We're so thankful for you guys. And last but not least, certainly is my team. Aaron Hutchins, who heads up our Northern Middle Tennessee group and project manager for Starbucks, along with Kaylee Harriman. I've got Alan Borden, Lenny Baronis. Many of my team members are here. We've got a mighty department of 100 that get our jobs done every single day, and we've got such a great team. I think that this is just a meaningful moment, Governor, today. We've been at this for 7.5 years, and, you know, there's just been so much success in the state. All 95 counties have seen success, but today just really signifies a lot of things all culminating together with around a strong business environment. Tennessee is the envy of many states, and the reason for that is because of you all and many others that aren't here today, but it's the people of this great state that figure out ways to get stuff done. And we are so excited about today's announcement. Want to welcome Brian, Kathy, Mike, Dominic with Starbucks. You guys, we're just so grateful. And as I said earlier today, today's just the beginning of a long-term relationship with you all, and we're very excited about that endeavor. So with that, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our next speaker, my boss, the governor of the great state of Tennessee, Bill Lee.
Stuart said, you know, this is a state that has become the envy of many states. And I get the opportunity today to make an announcement that they'll all be envious of. We are announcing Starbucks Eastern United States headquarters location, $100 million capital investment, and 2,000 jobs to Tennessee. This is one of the coolest cities in America. This is one of the greatest states in the country. And when we have an iconic American company, a great American company that for decades has been, its brand has been associated with great things across this country. When we see the convergence of all things that are happening in our state and a decision by a corporation, a company, a brand, a leadership team like the team that I've met with, when we see the convergence of that and a decision for them to come here, we should all be very excited. This is because of the people of our state who have created an environment, a business environment, a community, a lifestyle environment that is attractive to people. That's why people are moving here from all over the country. It's why companies like this are making decisions to be here. And we are extremely grateful for you, Brian, for your team, for the Starbucks community to be making this decision. I have spent some time with the leadership team, remarkable team that has quite a vision for what this company, not only for the legacy and the history of this great company, but for its future and the role that Tennessee has in that future. This is a company that's not only interested in growing and expanding their footprint and being being a leader. They're interested in their employees. They're interested in workforce development. They're going to be hiring 2,000 employees, and the vast majority of them are going to be coming from right here in Tennessee. They've already begun that recruitment process, and that they invest in their employees in ways that are unusual and that set them apart from many of their companies. That's good for us as Tennesseans because that will be good for the folks that come to work here. They also interested in their community. They have a particular interest in investing in benefits for veterans, for example, that work in their company. They have not come into this community saying this is how we're going to be a good corporate citizen. They have said we choose to be a good corporate citizen. We'd like you to tell us how that can best be executed here. That's the kind of partnership that we're really excited about. We have for many years now, we have seen decision after decision from major companies from around the world understand that there's something unique about Tennessee and there's something unique about this city and make their decisions to invest here. We are deeply grateful for that. As the governor of the state, I'm most grateful for that because if you're me, what you care about most is that the people in this state, all the people in this state, have opportunity for a better way of life by decisions that are made locally, by the state, by the community. If the people in our state, the people that live behind those mailboxes that I work for, if they have access to a better way of life than they did yesterday, then we have done well by those people. And when a company like Starbucks decides to make this kind of an investment into our community, our people are going to benefit from that. And Tennessee will take one step closer to be in an environment where her people have a better way of life as a result of the actions of the people that are out there in the state. So really exciting day for me. Thank you very much. And it's my honor to introduce Brian Nickel, the leader of this great company, a great corporate team that understands just what it means to be a great company. And we're very excited for your move. Thank you, sir, if you'd come up.
Well, good morning, and obviously it's great to be here with everybody. It's great to start our morning with a little Starbucks and to be with everyone. And I would have to agree, this view is darn spectacular. So I think we're pretty fortunate to be in this location in Nashville, in the state of Tennessee. So before I get started, I do want to say thank you to Governor Bill Lee, Deputy Governor Stuart McWhorter, obviously Mayor Freddie O'Connell, and Heidi Smith. I just had the pleasure of meeting, and then Jeff Height and the Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce. So it's great to be here with all of you. We're really excited. I also want to thank our Starbucks partners that are here, as well as all the other state and local leaders, community partners. We look forward to meeting all of you, getting to know you, figuring out how we can best be a part of the community while we also give people tremendous opportunities to work at Starbucks and grow their careers at Starbucks. So, some people have asked me, well, why is Starbucks here? And the reason is because we're establishing really a strategic presence, and we want to open this office kind of on the eastern side of the country because we believe by investing, over $100 million, creating 2,000 new jobs in this area, it really sets us up for our next leg of growth, the next chapter of growth for us. When we look around trying to figure out where would be the right place to go, some key things for us were, is the talent pool local and available? Is there tech talent local and available? And what was clear to us is Nashville was that place that had all those things. Great access to great talent, great access to a place for people to grow their career and grow their families. And this is a key step forward for us in our Back to Starbucks plan. And obviously it's a key piece of how we continue to grow our global brand. Everybody knows, I think Starbucks, what we stand for, right? It's coffee, it's community, it's craft. But I think what a lot of people aren't aware of sometimes is really the opportunities that we present to those that work in our stores and then those communities that we support. So it's really exciting for us to be here. The other thing that's really exciting for us is to have our global headquarters in Seattle and then have this headquarters here in Nashville. It's just a really exciting opportunity for us because it frankly puts us closer to where a lot of our key suppliers are. It gives us an opportunity to grow talent. And the other piece too is customer demand is growing in this part of the country. And there's a real opportunity for Starbucks to build more stores, build more opportunities as, you continue to see us grow our footprint. So look, we're really proud to grow here with the support of state and local leaders. You guys have created a really strong business climate, a skilled workforce, and frankly, conditions that just are conducive to us being able to expand our footprint. So we're here because I think we share a vision. I enjoyed spending a little bit of time with the governor this morning, and it sounds so simple: great jobs, in great communities that give people the opportunity to grow. But it's not always easy to execute, and so it's a testament to the leadership of the state and the city that you're setting up that climate where a global iconic company like Starbucks sees an opportunity to do that with you here. So very optimistic. Our investment reflects, frankly, the confidence in our partners and in our partnership that I think we're going to develop and grow together. So we're investing a little bit ahead of the demand, but we think that's kind of been Starbucks' mantra always, which is we want to be responsible, we want to be durable, and we want to be true to our values. And so, again, I just want to thank Governor Lee, Deputy Governor McWhorter, Mayor O'Connell, and Jeff Height. I think your leadership and your partnership is going to be critical to our ongoing success. And we're proud, frankly, to take this step together with each and every one of you. And to our partners across Tennessee, Seattle, and frankly around the world, a big thank you to all of you. The reason why our company is able to grow and do the things that we do is because we have really passionate, committed partners that make the Starbucks experience. Hopefully you feel it. I see it and I experience it all the time, and we're really excited about what's ahead, and we're committed to building it together. So excited to be here. Thank you, and I think it's Jeff that will come back up. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Brian. Welcome to Nashville. Next, I'd like to ask the 10th mayor of Metro Nashville to join me on stage, Freddie O'Connell.
Morning, everyone. I'm not sure why I'm the only one with a cup of coffee, but At a time. Okay. Well, Jeff, thank you for the introduction and welcome. I think, Brian, what you've seen today is an example of the strength of our level of partnership. Governor Lee and I began working together just about 2.5 years ago as we cut the ribbon on a new bridge right on Broadway, basically the sign of a start of a new gateway to our downtown. We haven't looked back. Stuart McWhorter has been on his team, taken on this role as deputy governor. I want to thank my chief of staff, Masami Tyson, who I know is here somewhere. She and Jamari Brown, who lead our economic and community development efforts, both have worked directly in the state ECD process. As soon as I took office, Stephanie at the Chamber as a new CEO and I committed to joining the Partnership 2030 effort, which has meant a regional collaborative for economic development and a sign of that. And so can't say enough, too, that TVA is always with us as we make these major economic development decisions. And so it is a lot of partnership and welcome. I think you and your team are really going to experience that and benefit from it. So welcome to Nashville. And I'll say, for my part as mayor, I'm going to echo a lot of the same things that Governor Lee talked about. At its most basic level, a good paying job is how people afford to stay in the city, pay rent, raise children and families, build stability. Your commitment to creating 2,000 jobs here in Nashville means thousands of Nashvillians will have the means not just to cover the basics, but to build a great life and to do it in a city they love. And we've been intentionally building not just the kind of city that growing companies need, but one that families want to live in. And we've pursued, again, in partnership with the Chamber, workforce development strategies that are producing a generation of skilled talent, infrastructure investments that make it easier to move around, a quality of life that is helping people choose Nashville because this place is genuinely worth choosing. And we think you and Starbucks have made a smart choice. We are a one-of-a-kind city. We're open for business. And when we think about economic and community development in Nashville, we want Nashvillians to see themselves in our work. This is exactly what Governor Lee was talking about. We want Nashvillians at any stage of life to find pathways to new opportunities exactly like this. That's how we establish deep prosperity. And I think anyone here can tell from the many partners that I take very seriously being partner-in-chief for the city. The Partnership 2030 project produced a plan with a focus on community, vitality, mobility, and character. Nashville has grown quickly as that partnership has taken flight. One of the things I have focused on is ensuring that we can interact with our growth more effectively. So Starbucks is arriving just as that work is hitting its stride. We're redeveloping more than 100 acres across the East Bank, and because we know it's imperative for this new neighborhood to meet the needs of Nashvillians, we've ensured a century of housing affordability, and I'm excited that child care for families will be part of the first project. We're making sure that our workforce can move around the region with a generational investment in transportation and infrastructure through our transit improvement program, Choose How You Move. And as we prepare not just the workforce of the future, but also the places of the future, we've forged a Nashville Innovation Alliance with Vanderbilt University as they work to create an innovation district on their campus. We've used tax increment financing to support city goals and catalyze redevelopment of dying malls, and we've expanded our early college high school model over the past year, ensuring that more students might already have degree or certificate in hand from Dr. Jackson, who I saw coming up, in Nashville State Community College by the time they earn their high school diploma. We've seen these stories of success already in just the past 2.5 years. So our challenge is to be great stewards of our growth, and that is done best when we make targeted investments to help our workforce. We know this is Starbucks' first major corporate expansion outside of its home base in Seattle, and as someone born here who's raising my family here, I can't tell you how proud I am when corporate leaders and their employees understand the quality of life we've built here in Nashville. And as mayor, I understand very clearly the importance of continuing to make good jobs available for Nashvillians. A recent survey of public sentiment in Nashville shows that the priority of bringing new good jobs to the city more than doubled in just 1 year, jumping from 18% last year to 43% this year. Now, Starbucks is bringing 2,000 jobs here, and their average salary is more than $125,000 a year. Of those 2,000 new jobs expected, 1,200 will be fast-growing in the IT sector. When I returned to Nashville more than a quarter century ago to start a career in software and technology, I sometimes wondered if I was in the wrong city. The talent was here, the drive was here, but the destination took some time to mature. Today, Nashville is a premier tech destination, and our students don't have to wonder the way that I did, and that is what this level of partnership protects, not just jobs, but the confidence of that next generation of Nashvillians that this is exactly the right city, that they can build something real here, and that the opportunities will be here when they're ready for them, and we want to keep it that way. Today, we welcome that new opportunity and a company committed to being good neighbors. So, Brian, on behalf of Nashville's coffee drinkers and career seekers and everyone who desires a great job, welcome to Nashville.
Thank you, Mayor O'Connell. Our next guest needs no introduction. Without power and energy, we wouldn't be here today. Heidi Smith, Vice President of Economic Development for Tennessee Valley Authority.
Good morning, everybody. My favorite day is when I get to swing by Starbucks, get a grande mocha hot with whipped cream, but a perfect day is when that company announces its regional office in Nashville. On behalf of TVA, I'm so proud to be here today. I think you've heard from the speakers. It is a teamwork of partners that make these announcements happen. I'd like to recognize those partners: Nashville Electric Service, Tennessee Economic and Community Development, City of Nashville, the Nashville Chamber. Governor Lee, thanks for your leadership, and our ED team, Adam, Nick, and Courtney, that are here today. That powerful collaboration just doesn't happen on purpose. It's intentional, and we are so proud to be here. We're so proud to support Starbucks. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Starbucks, for picking Nashville. Welcome.
One more round of applause for everybody that spoke today. Lindy, thank you. The CBRE team, thank you. It's been a wonderful time working with the Starbucks team over the last several months. Kathy, love it. Thank you. We talked about this. 2,000 jobs, $100 million capital investment, another big moment for Nashville. Thank you for your investment. We're adjourned.